Welcome back to the channel, and in this video, one of my favorite carbonated beverages, Dr. Pepper Cream Soda. The combination of the carbonation and the cream soda vanilla aftertaste really makes me think of this almost like a liquid ice cream. Actually almost like a root beer float, but with a slightly different flavor because of the Dr. Pepper taste. And you know what makes it even better, guys? For me, I like to have my drinks ice cold, whether it's alcohol, beer, carbonated beverages, water. It doesn't matter. I like it super cold, and I got this one right out of the freezer, so it's nicely chilled. Let's see if the flavor is enhanced in any way. Yeah, that sounded perfect, guys. Nice and fresh. You know what? It is great. This tastes even better when it's chilled. Now, everybody's different on that, but when it comes to sodas, I know a lot of people prefer it on the cooler side because soda that is warm is just not tolerable. It's not pleasant. That's part of the fun about drinking soda. That's why water fountain soda is so good, because you usually get it with ice. And it just makes a big difference when it's chilled. And I can tell you, this carbonated beverage, Dr. Pepper Cream Soda, is even better when it's cold. Now guys, another important thing that I want to highlight is I just didn't get the regular Dr. Pepper Cream Soda. I got this zero sugar one. Not sure how well you can make it out, but when you buy these, you have the option of buying the one that is just a regular one, or the one that I have here that says zero sugar. That's the one that I bought, and the reason I bought that is because it has zero sugar, obviously, but it has also very low calories. I think it's rated at like 0 calories, so extremely low calories. And this is great if you don't feel like consuming calories in liquid form. I don't personally. I'd rather have my calories in a steak dinner, a dessert, or something more satisfying and enjoyable. This is more of a thirst quencher type liquid treat that I prefer not to have any calories in it, especially if it tastes as good as it does. They did a great job with this zero sugar formula in this cream soda flavor. I know that some of you are going to want to buy these as soon as possible if you haven't done so already, and let me just let you know that you're probably not going to find single serving sizes, so you're not going to find single individual cans. At least I couldn't. But don't worry, because the cases that contain 12 of these cans are actually a great deal. I'm not going to quote prices in this video because they can fluctuate slightly depending on when and where you go. I got these both at Walmart, and recently these that I'm holding right here, I did get them at Target, and you know that they are very competitively priced products. Always at Target and Walmart, you're always going to get a good value. Plus, you can even get them in your supermarket. I have seen them there as well. You're just gonna have to check, and they do go on sale. There's often promotions and specials, just like any other soda sale that you see in the supermarket, Walmart, or Target. So be on the lookout for those as well. If you are the person that drinks 1 or 2 cans of soda per day, which is a lot of people, sometimes people drink a lot more than that, then you might be interested in some of the benefits that you can get by switching or replacing those sugary sodas with these zero sugar, low or 0 calorie varieties, because you will save hundreds of calories, because the sodas that have sugar in them in one single can often contain as much as 200 calories, give or take. And if you drink multiple of those, then obviously you're gonna save 80 to 90% of those calories, maybe 100% of those calories. So instead of consuming an additional 400 to 500 calories per day in sodas, you can still consume soda, but only consume maybe 10, 20, or 50 calories, depending on if you get the zero sugar or the diet soda and the specific version of soda that is diet that you select. So that's gonna give you real results in your weight loss goals if that's what you're looking to do, and you don't have to give up the nice carbonation, the flavor of soda, and the experience that goes along with that. And don't just limit yourself to enjoying these Dr. Peppers straight out of the can, even if they're cold. There's another way that you can enjoy it that's arguably, debatably even better than just out of the can. Check this out. First of all, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna use a container such as this. I got this one at Chipotle, but you can actually get them in a lot of places. Wherever you get food, take an extra one or just use the one that they gave you, and make sure that you clean it and rinse it out properly. Make sure that you do that, and only use it like another 1 or 2 more times just to be hygienic and to be safe. But I like to use some ice right out of the freezer. So just a handful of ice right out of the freezer, put it right in here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a little more. And basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna pour it right into the container. Typically what I like to do is put it in the freezer and chill it even more. But for this purpose here, I'm not gonna do that. But definitely, this is just another way, guys, that you can enjoy your drink and make it very, very pleasurable. And it does change the taste a little bit. Now this one is very fizzy and very foamy at the top. I'm gonna attempt to show you guys. I'm not sure how good it's gonna come out on camera, but as you can see, I don't know if you could see it right there, guys. Can you see it? Check that out. It's foaming just a little bit, and it kind of reminds me of almost like a root beer float. This is exactly what a root beer float would be experienced like, without comparing them side by side. So Dr. Pepper with the ice, perfect way to enjoy it. And let me also touch on something else, guys. If you're trying to lose weight, again, with these, be careful not to overdo it. You definitely don't want to over drink these soft drinks or anything for that matter. You want to use moderation. That's the key. Talk to your doctor or your medical professional if you have any specific questions regarding anything that concerns your own individual health. This is just my opinion, my experience, but I can tell you that in terms of the understanding of the research, I think that if you drink in moderation, that's going to help you, because if you consume too much liquid of any kind, even if it's water, you could potentially run the risk of flushing out nutrients such as potassium and sodium, and those minerals are in demand by your body. And what's going to happen is, if you don't have many of those because you flushed them out, because you overdrank diet soda because it tasted so good, then what's going to happen is your body is going to send a signal to your brain telling it that it's hungry, and you may desire food that you want because you need to replenish those minerals, not necessarily because you're hungry. So you're going to be taking in extra calories for no reason, just because your body is kind of forcing you and pushing you towards eating more food, just because it needs to replenish some nutrients that it lost because you drank too much fluid. So be careful with that. And that's also a reason why some studies show that people that drink diet soda sometimes don't have any kind of a weight loss, and sometimes they actually gain weight. That could be because they maybe drink too much and they overeat food. So it's not so much the soda itself or the diet soda itself, because it's got very low calories. This one has 0 sugars. But it's because they overconsume food. But all things being equal, if you're disciplined, consume in moderation, and enjoy your soda, your diet soda, your 0 sugar soda in moderation, you could lose weight if you keep everything else the same, your activity, the amount of food that you eat, but you simply replace the sugary sodas with one of these or a couple of these 0 sugar ones. You're gonna be well on your way to losing weight, or at least maintaining your weight, because you're gonna be shaving off hundreds of calories per day potentially in extra calories, non-nutritious calories, empty calories that you don't need and don't want. So guys, with that said, hope you got something out of this video. Till the next time, be safe out there, and I will see you in the next one.